Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome to a new playthrough here in Total War Warhammer 2, where we are playing the Hunter and the Beast update, or is it the Beast and the Hunter? I've got it the wrong way round in one of those. Well, today we're going to jump into another Vortex campaign, and we are going to be jumping in as our new shiny Empire, Markus Wulfhart. I've not tried this at all yet, so I don't have a clue. I've also not watched the Let's Plays due to the, has there been a Let's Play? You can tell how much I've been managing to keep up with content at the moment. Real life stuff, I will be doing a second video later, just of what's going on in my real life, which is probably going to drop before this, but let's stop confusing things. So, racial abilities. The Emperor's Mandate. Received the Emperor's acclaim by advancing the Empire's cause in Lustria, leading to the provision of better quality units to reinforce the expedition. Wulfhart's hunters attained the service of some of the finest hunters that ever lived, and a well-rounded unit of range of magical laws and machines. So this is a hard campaign. Limited roster, only basic units are available, are immediately recruitable. Reinforcements from the Empire bolster us. Hostile actions will result in retaliation from local factions, but will empower your own army, so it's a balancing act. Extra things for Huntsman Generals and minus 40 relations with Lizardmen. For some reason they don't like us invading Lustria. Good ambush, defense and attack, and cheaper archers and upkeep. And we start with archers, huntsmen, and a war wagon, which is a new unit which I've not had a look at yet. And we're starting on hard and hard. Let's jump in.
The jungle continent of Lustria lies west across the great ocean. The first men to land upon these shores ransacked an ancient temple, filling their ships with golden treasures. Word spread of their wealth, and others were eager to follow. Fueled by greed, men of the Empire ventured deeper into the jungle's heart. The land of beasts, ravaged and plundered for its riches. It will not be without consequence. The jungle stirs. A cold-blooded fury rising to punish the invaders. In the temple cities of Lustria, the Lizardmen enact a ritual to call upon their mighty guardian. For the Wanderer roams Lustria once more. The spirit of the jungle made manifest. A reckoning has come. Only the strongest will survive the coming bloodshed.
So Markus Wulfhart has dutifully answered the Emperor's call. The Empire's Lustrian settlements have recently fallen victim to a series of savage raids, and I'm not going to get to finish reading all of this. If you want to, you can pause it. I'm just not going to get time to read through it all before it loads.
Having voyaged across the great ocean on the Emperor's command, I shall tame this jungle-infested continent and plunder it for the treasures it holds. The near unimaginable wealth of these lands is dispatched home through the coastal colonies. But recent raids by the lizard beasts have set the Empire back, and I expect further attacks. Other enemies loom nearby. Savage orcs, no less, who raid nearby abandoned cities. These ancient places are sure to harbor more riches, so are prime locations for colonization. But we must be aware that the lizard beasts dominate these jungles. For our colonies to survive their threat, reinforcements will be needed from home. The time of opportunity is now. Lustria and its dangers await. Anything that stands before me in the hope of defeating the Empire will meet its end by my bow. It is the Emperor's will.
Okay, so there we are. I was going to say, there's a lot of something else there, but we don't necessarily know. So the Emperor's Mandate, sent to the shores of Lustria, so how to play. By Imperial Mandate, Markus Wulfhart intends to protect the New World colonies from their Lustrian predators with only limited supplies and troop numbers, as further reinforcements will not arrive from the Old World for quite some time. So we gain it. So, however, if increasing the expedition's acclaim, this one, by raiding the jungles and expanding territory in them will lead to better quality troops being dispatched to the Imperial supplies, and your dispatched in your Imperial supplies. So that's my Imperial supplies, how many I've got and becoming, but that's also hostility. Hostility, the lands beyond the Empire are a hostile place. Your actions there will not go unnoticed by the natives. Winning offensive battles and harassing local inhabitants will increase their hostility towards you, but also improve your standing with the Emperor and increase the rate at which the Imperial supplies reach the expedition. Cross the locals too much, though, and face their wrath. Scattered throughout the Old World are some of the finest hunters that have ever lived. Track them down and secure their service to complete the expedition's goals, whilst developing each hunter's unique attributes and learning their past glories and tragedies. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to them. Looks like we're instantly into a battle here.
The expedition is eager. Right, tuggers.
That's a war wagon. It's relatively good in melee. It's quite good missile damage. Should I just go straight into these guys?
Wulfhart.
So actually we can recruit here. But we can't get the top level buildings yet.
Markus Wulfhart.
Let's give this a go.
For the Empire.
So it's a fairly balanced fight. Mostly skinks. That Bastillodon is going to be nasty. I really should have had a bit better look at my units beforehand to work out what we've got. So I can do that once we get in. Obviously Markus himself is a hunter, so I suspect he'll be good against the Bastillodon. Or the Saurus. You see, he's anti-large, so he should go on the Bastillodon. And they're anti-large too. So we'll take that Bastillodon down first. That is going to be one of the nastiest things. And then when we on to them, we'll try and fight this a bit defensively.
Swordsman! My Ulrich's wrath! Markus Wulfhart! Conditions acceptable!
And our war wagons. They're quite cool. So a little just defensive wagons for my guys to sit in and shoot from, and they can shoot in all directions again. And I assume they can fire while moving, so we should probably move them forward straight away. And the lizard beasts are heading forwards.
Your orders? Taking position! Outriders! Engage! No lingering! By Ulrich's wrath! Sigmar calls! Enrage! At speed!
So they do shoot and move. Maybe.
Quick march!
Yes.
Formation march! Markus Wulfhart! This way! Maneuvers! Very well! Go!
Gonna get these guys behind, keeping the kiting going.
Taking!
Oh god, that thing's gonna hit us hard.
Markus Wulfhart! Homing in! Ready!
Keep moving. Keep shooting that and keep moving. Now you can have skirmish mode turned on.
Swordsmen for the Emperor! Weapons at
Ooh, pull back!
Spearmen!
You can get around behind that.
Ready! Formation! March! Find your targets! To battle!
Let's rotate behind.
What do you bid? Take position!
Slam into. Oh, that's only a skin cohort there.
No lingering! Launch! Sigma call!
Let's hit those Saurus warriors as hard as we can.
Spearmen! Yes, my lord!
We're struggling there.
Ready! The Empire endures! Spearmen! Swordsmen! Awaiting orders!
Let's make it. Just get in. We need you guys in there now.
Ready for war!
Keep hitting those Saurus warriors. Marcus is in a bit of a grotty fight there as well.
The Emperor!
Could really do with my war wagons back over here.
Swordsmen! Loaded, sir!
That's it. My huntsmen are doing nicely there.
For
Hit that
Sigma!
other unit.
Fire! Tracking! Sigma calls!
Pull them on. Let's pull Marcus out. He's taking far too much damage there. They're doing nicely on that. Shooting away at it. I mean, they'd have been better elsewhere, but
We are Sigma's heirs! Take aim! To oblivion! Faster!
let's shoot him. Fill him full of arrows. Oh, we do have a focused shot. Stop it.
We serve the Emperor! For the Emperor! Ready to fire! Yes, General! Markus Wulfhart! Go! For the twin-tailed comet!
Well, these guys are nearly out of ammo.
For Heldenhammer! Take the ground! By Ulrich's wrath! Yes, sir!
This is perfect because he's nice and open now for us to keep shooting at.
Spearmen! For the Emperor!
Form a nice defensive line there. You guys can stay in there. See, this is the danger. If I'd built up a bit first, we'd have had to deal with building up a bit first.
Watch your backs!
Fire another volley into them.
My God, Mirage! Prepare! Go!
Pull back a bit. I've not done enough with my ranged here, really. That's my big issue.
Twin-tailed comet!
You guys can pull out while all these guys try and shoot in.
Finding range, sir! Finding range, sir! We
Oh, that was brutal.
Whoa! Sigma calls! Yes!
I need to put a volley into them to try and break them.
Soldiers of the Empire! By Ulrich's wrath! Equipped! Agree! Yes! Whoa! Sir! The command is mine!
try and take him out.
Sigma! Preserve us! Your orders? Go! Taking position! Sigma!
That was quite a brutal fight. I do like the archers though. They do seem to be quite effective. So.
Spot us the target for the twin-tailed comet! Swordsman! Taking!
Which I mean, I guess they should be.
Now we strike! Forward, man! We are Sigmar's heirs! The Empire endures!
Nice bit of Control A action. I hate fighting Lizardmen as the Empire. Markus has not done greatly here, actually.
Fire!
But let's just make sure he doesn't get off the battlefield. Fill him full of arrows, guys. Pyrrhic victory is still a victory, but I'd have liked to have done better there. This isn't going to be an easy campaign, and we do need to win battles to get stuff, but at the same time, it's a balance, completely a balancing act. I want to chase them down and finish them off if I can. I do think it's going to be an interesting balancing act here, because obviously they don't like us, so...
We are vanquished. Heading out.
Ooh, we gained Fireball.
By the Emperor's authority. Fell the cretins. Reposition.
Nice.
Your death shall be a warning. Markus Wulfhart.
I'm going to pull back just to get a bit of replenishment. First thing first. He says, ooh, but Route Marcher always first, guys.
Well done, comrades.
I think I'd be remiss not to get lots of archers. Oh wow, this looks a bit different. Extra growth and public order. That seems like a very good thing to start with, and let's level that up so we can start working on some. I'd say better units. Not really a huge amount better there until we can get the blacksmith. So we'll do it anyway.
The scouts shall never fall.
Oh, well, that looks like a dwarf. An elf. We'll go for all of this a bit later on, because obviously I'm going to have to do all of them to unlock them. We're going to build up, and then we're going to move on to that city just to see how we go. We'll work out where we want to advance, because obviously I don't want to be annoying the Lizardmen too much. So fighting things like the orcs around here is probably going to be a very beneficial thing for us to do. So, and whatever else could potentially be over here, because obviously we don't know anything at this point, because the thing which is over there technically doesn't, according to a lot of these guys, doesn't exist.
Every last beast.
One more turn before we push on. And then we'll push on to here and work out where we're going next. I do like that war wagon unit. That is quite a cool unit. It's not too fast.
Greater marksman.
Now recruit a unique hunter. Wulfhart, there are potential recruits here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hunter Generals. Is that what it meant? Oh, that's seeking now.
We are the best.
Let's do this.
Do your worst.
Really?
I've got your backs, souls.
I don't believe those odds, but I could be very wrong. The skinks could be annoying. We are a bit weakened. They're the threat. If I can deal with them, the rest of their army is not too bad. So those guys need to be taken out first because they will stop me really doing much with my
Ready to fire! The Empire endures!
words failing me.
Swordsman! For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsman! For Heldenhammer! Swordsman! The Empire endures!
Right, that's better formation.
Sigmar commands!
Sorry, some of them are weakened, so I'm just trying to position them slightly better.
Go! Spot us the target! Spearmen!
Markus Wulfhart. Done.
Ready! Weapons at the ready!
For Heldenhammer. For the Emperor.
Let's take on those Sauruses first.
To escape. Okay.
For a fireball, as we've got one.
Finding range, sir!
You guys can swap over there. You guys can hit over here.
Take
You
the
can move
flag!
over here, as can
Quick
you.
march! For Heldenhammer!
Markus Wulfhart.
The Empire endures! No lingering! Prepare for combat! My God, for us! Take position!
That's what we want. These guys are shooting over this way because they have a better arc into them.
The Empire endures! Take them all! Load it, sir! The army is yours, General!
Hit them now.
Guide our fire! Withdraw!
So some of my units are beginning to break. That's fine.
Prepare for combat! Conditions acceptable!
I want to wipe them out as fast as I can. That's it. Get on those units, Saurus warriors. Okay, you guys can just break through now.
Quickly!
That's perfect. We've broken them. Let's hit those ones. Free up these units here. I will hit those Saurus warriors again in a second. Right, hit them.
Targets!
You guys can reform here. You guys can charge in there. Right, Billy, start skirmishing.
No lingering!
We need to break out of that. That's not a good place for us to
Take
be.
aim! Yes, sir!
There we go. Our archers completely won us that battle, but that was my plan. That's why I've got so many archers in here. As I said, my other units did well, but my archers basically kept a good, solid barrage of fire on there, on all of their units at all times. So I'm liking those hunters. My melee units did
Another
suffer. I mean, their
trophy for the
Saurus warriors, you can
Hunts
see, did a lot, but
Spoils for the Empire. I am the Hunts Marshal.
did that increase this? Oh, so you do get stuff from raiding and sacking. I don't want to push this up. So that has upped our hostility. Which I guess we kind of need, but see, how do I up this? Settlements captured. Free? Issue from Berry Drury. Maintain the control of 2 provinces. Is he a halfling? How quickly will that drop off? Not too bad. No, I'd like the growth to start with, actually.
Vengeance!
Obviously, we're going to go down the ranged tree with him, but... Ooh. I'm going to buff him up a bit to start with. Until I know where I'm going unit-wise later on, I'm not necessarily going to go too nuts. That's the other thing, we've got a lot of vampire pirates around here to be aware of and things, so it's going to be an interesting place to be. I am technically quite weak at the moment. That's simply because I've lost some people. Obviously at the moment we're only at war with these guys, so... But I don't think that's going to last long, which means I almost want to try and make peace with some of the other guys around. I think we are going to be in an incredibly hostile environment.
Let us chew the fat. All right.
Unsurprisingly.
The nation calls. Markus Wulfhart.
Using the sea to get there and our lovely ship.
Markus Wulfhart. Markus Wulfhart.
Okay, I get what your name is, Marcus. Right. These guys do have much more defense, so actually I'm going to merge some of those just to get them back up.
Wulfhart.
Oh my god, Marcus, shut up. Basically, the defensiveness of those guys is what's better, because it's actually going to be my archers who are killing people. But having some of these guys to do my flanking is probably good. That'll do for now. Want to build ourselves up a bit before we do much. Because I don't want to be going nuts just yet. I certainly don't want to be charging down into here yet. See, I'm in an odd situation. I probably do want to charge down into there. But I want to also be a bit careful because I'm going to potentially end up at war on multiple fronts, which is dangerous. But there's only so much you can do about it.
I am the Hunt's Marshal.
Imperial supplies ready. Ooh. All great cannon outriders, a war wagon, and a war wagon with a mortar. Oh, halberdiers, 2 huntsmen, and a unit of great swords. That does sound really good. But that sounds properly awesome. It's a tricky one. That gives us... That is much better. While I want that war wagon,
Fearless.
that is much, much better for us. Imperial supplies received. Detachment reinforcements now arrived. Infantry units are ready for recruitment.
Markus Wulfhart.
Oh, and it does it like those things. That is really cool. So they are special things. So it's like the Blessed Spawns. That's really cool. And you can get rid of one of them.
Only the dedicated.
Let us start marching then.
Markus Wulfhart. Markus Wulfhart.
Oh, constant. Allies in range. Reload skill, missile damage. Yes. Oh, so there are other things in there. Oh. That's good. Hang on, let's have a look at all of these before I do this. So just straight him. That buffs everybody around
Only
him. So
surrender will save your beloved Lustria.
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Let's get another archer in there. Let's look at this. A necklace of fangs. Or God's forsaken place. So current objective, be at war with them. I'm not going to read through all of this. Move any character to the northern spine of Sotek. Raised, become very hostile. Or move any character to that region. So some of those aren't too bad. I'd prefer to level here up first. That said, I can't get a lot of the buildings still. I'm going to get that to get the public order building. That said, Pistoliers would be incredibly useful against the Lizardmen. Because they're not overly fast. They've got good armor. Sorry, the Lizardmen aren't overly fast, and the Pistoliers would have good armor piercing. So we're going to advance down into here, and we're going to start consolidating this region off the Blue Vipers. The second I can recruit some heroes, they are going to be going and exploring and playing in the other places. Search somewhere for ruined treasure, and giving us that extra growth and public order. It's not bad. That's good. So that's a good one to work down, the extra replenishment rate and public order.
Markus Wulfhart. Heading out.
Now, this is early access, so I don't know if I said it at the start, so there is a very, very, very big thank you to CA for giving me early access to this. If I didn't say that at the start, I am sorry if anybody from CA is watching. I should have said that right at the start. Obviously, this is an early access build at the moment, so there could be one or two things which aren't like they will be in the end game, and if I do see anything like that, I will let them know straight away. Well, as soon as I finish recording, anyway. Come on! Oh, you beauty!
I've got your backs, so watch mine.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful, guys. Load of skinks in there, and we are just gonna open up and shred them a unit at a time. I could do it double-sided just to really mess them up, but no, I'm gonna go on this side so we've not got the woods to mess us up.
fire! Ready for war!
Straightforward. You can go into skirmish mode and start moving forwards. And open fire. I'm just going to let them open fire on everything to start with, just to weaken them all a bit while they sort themselves out.
Markus Wulfhart! And order! On it! Sigma calls! For the war!
Let's hit those red-crested skinks first. Oh, this is why I should have had them all square. Hit that skink chief.
Yes, my lord! Ready for war! Great swords!
Start folding round and in.
Cabinet! Ready!
Woo woo woo, backspace.
Understood! Charge! Missiles will fly!
Hit those Sora spears, please. You guys really can start pushing right behind.
Range! Always fire! Shoot them!
That's where some cav would have been
No
useful.
lingering! Go! We
Slam
serve
into
the
those
Emperor!
Sora spears, please.
Outriders! Taking aim!
Everything here can hit them.
Spotters the target!
Let's rip that skink cohort apart. So just squaring off my formation slightly because they turn and engage a bit quicker that way.
Fire! For Frank!
You guys can move back a little bit. We'll start taking these guys out when ranged.
Take aim!
There we go. Let's pop up. In fact, all of you guys can fold into them.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Let's start taking their range down.
Moving now! Charge! Ready? For the twin-tailed comet!
I want to keep shooting until it's fully.
Pick them off!
Now let's hit that lot. They're all going to break soon, so I want to try and get as much down as I can. They're all nicely together, though.
Fair to try! Cabinet! For Sigma!
There we go. Do as much damage as we can. You can try and chase. That was nice. That was a nice victory. It wasn't the worst force to fight, though these red-crested skinks are quite nice. Red-crested. Are quite solid, so they're quite good damage-dealing ability units, but...
Bring out the nooses.
Ah, see, it survives, which really annoys me. Because if I'd been holding that unit, I would have been wiped out.
We cannot win. Double back.
See, that settled garrison is causing us a problem. But we were too close, basically, there. I'm going to try and get another ambush off next turn. We're going to do that a few more times to really try and wear them down a bit. Though I can potentially start pushing up another army as well.
Huntsman of the Empire.
No, I want a hunter.
Huntsman General. Hunter of distinction.
That seems very good. don't want anything expensive. Sounds daft. I'm going to use him to cheese a little bit, I will be completely honest.
Tigers. The trap is set.
I'm basically going to use him to siege for settlement while I take any armies outside it out. Which is a little cheesy, but needs must. That is the usual thing, yeah. Really? Okay. It's fine. I mean, they may well be at war with other people. Obviously, somebody wants me to be at war with the pirates over here as well. I don't know how quickly hostility drops off, because I know it does.
We're born to hunt. We're there. Forward.
Markus Wulfhart. Move, comrades!
There we go. I like this bigger army being out at the moment, actually. That's really nice. Because that's going to make taking there actually quite a lot easier for us. Because what we'll do is we'll siege it out and we'll hit that big army first.
I've got your backs, so watch mine.
So if I auto, they all die. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go in, don't go in, don't go in. We're going to do something different. We are still going to use an ambush, but we're going to try and bait that other army out to an extent. I wonder if I can confederate these guys long run.
The Empire.
Come in peace and let us chew the fat.
Doesn't look like it. Apparently I recruited it. What? I'm a little concerned about that. Clara joins the expedition. Oh, so we have got another unique hunter. Your activity in Lustria gained more than just the attention of angry locals. One day, as the expedition marched through the jungle following another successful offensive, you were suddenly threatened by a hooded figure standing in the trees above the jungle trail. After you introduced yourself as the Hunts Marshal of the Emperor's chief scout, she descended to reveal herself as a former way stalker of Athel Lauren, a wood elf huntress named Kalara. Around her neck hung a Bastilian tooth, and it was clear from her appearance that she was a weathered warrior of the jungle. Kalara asked you if you might help her track down a particular beast she had been pursuing in Lustria. Not being one to turn down a hunt, you agreed, but only in return for her lending her skills to the expedition. Cool.
Huntsman General.
You are more dedicated.
Yes, I've now got her mission. I did say she looked like an elf, which is So this is what the initial thing. Objective reward, or we get a shiny thing, but you reach rank 5. Oh, she's a loose unit. That's cool.
Where next? We have them now.
Markus Wulfhart.
Lady of the Glade, at your service.
Markus Wulfhart. Markus Wulfhart. Step to it.
Lady of the Azray.
Weapons at the ready.
Oh, goddamn, wrong army.
Markus Wulfhart.
Finding pathways.
No greater marksman.
Proud daughter of Athel Lauren.
Ah, she won't do it now. Okay, let's go poke them.
Markus Wulfhart.
Take them out! Time to fight! Bring out the nooses!
That's not quite an
Take them
auto.
out!
Well, it will be an auto. To be fair.
Markus Wulfhart.
Let's keep improving his reload time. So I thought all the hunters would be generals. Obviously, she's not a general. She's just a unit, which is quite cool. I wonder what having all 4 in one army would be like. Potentially a bit powerful. We'll have to see.
Back off! Not here!
No. I will try and cheese that other army next turn to get them fully, because they get their reinforcements there. Whereas if I cheese them, they don't. It's horrible. I don't. Yeah, it's a bit of a cheap tactic to cheese them, but needs must. Ooh, pirate steal plunder. One of the largest and fastest galleys in the Imperial fleet was full of plundered Lustrian treasure and was making its way across the great ocean towards home. During the crossing, however, a ship was attacked, boarded, and taken over by a vampire admiral and his undead pirate crew. The Empire is feeling lost greatly. Beside the myriad of treasure bound for the Imperial coffers, the cargo of galleon was scheduled to do many more. The cargo galleon was scheduled to do many more crossings to fulfill its role as the main hauler of Lustrian plunder back to the Empire. You are contacted separately by the elected counts of Nordland, Stirling, and Reichland, who seek your backing for their chosen action. Cut military budget. Increased favour from Nordland. You'll continue to support the state, may lead to special rewards. Heightened tensions. Oh, I don't want that. No. Oh, so it's 21 turns until my next. Okay.
Huntsman General!
Markus Wulfhart.
All or nothing! We have them now!
Markus Wulfhart. Ill-advised. Engage targets.
And that's an auto.
Clout, comrades. Let's
A
go.
little cheesy tactically of me, but if
On
it
the
works,
hunt.
it works.
Lady of the Glade. Certainly not.
Yeah, well, it would have leveled her up a bit anyway.
Into the fray!
Ah, there we go. My whatever that top bar was called is leveling up now, so that's quite cool.
Jungle spirits cannot see.
Yes. I will have a peace treaty with the Horde faction, which sole purpose is to kill me. I mean, I don't know if that's its sole purpose, but it's definitely one of its purposes is to deal with any threats, and I am definitely one of them. Basically, I want to fight a small war, as keep the wars as small as I can, and actually, fighting people other than them is potentially good. Okay. So I want to go for the colonial. Oh, we've got diplomatic mission. Oh, that's cool. But no, to start with, colonial fort, up my replenishment, up the public order. That's good.
Markus Wulfhart.
Do not engage! Target spotted!
You called?
Captain of Scouts. Pitch camp. Fearless.
Let's level there. and get an inn going there. I can also up my public order there if needs be, but for the time being, I'm actually quite happy to leave it to go for the public order to drop a bit. It's not like the elves where I get more for having high public order, so...
Approach and state your affair.
God damn you, Gentleman Jakins. Yeah, I can afford that. I'm a little skint at the moment.
Markus
That's
Wulfhart.
Time to fight! This is what we trained for! I am elated!
Right, so that's getting a bit high. So I probably do want to take some time to lower that. Our acclaim is, however, going up, which is
Mission
good.
accomplished.
What does it do with different things? So advanced imperial supplies. But as this goes up, obviously once we get to the top, it does nasty things. Same with that. I don't... Oh. Does this not drop over time? Does it just mean I've got to survive for 5 turns?
Fall in, men!
Markus Wulfhart.
I definitely don't need that building there.
Wulfhart. Okay. Fall in. Do missile damage. I want to get that, and then we really should start working on our army as well. Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Oh, so extra missile damage. Make her better at that. Giving her that. Extra missile damage straight away is always good. There we go. That's the start of our expedition, going nicely. I could go and explore those ruins down there, guys. I reckon there's nothing there. Nothing which would scour in ruins that we know of. Literally, as we're Empire subjects, we don't know about the Skaven. Or we're not meant to know about Skaven anyway. I need to work out where else is part of this region. Oh, I did wipe them out completely. Money. So we're going to build up, and then we're going to take the fight to the orcs a bit. New supplies, not too long. Keep an eye on all of this. It is a very interesting mechanic, that.
Wulfhart.
Anyway, this is where we're going to leave this one, because it is currently 1:30 in the morning, and I need sleep, because I've actually got to get up early tomorrow as well. As always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you for the Creative Assembly for giving me early access to this. Sorry, I had to mute myself there because coughing, as you probably heard briefly. Other than that, as always, if you do have any comments, please feel free to pop them in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclocks and Humble Bundle Games. So please check that out. As always, thank you for watching.